is exactly what I'm in the mood for. Ta-da! I think it's gonna be 5 stars. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Laura. I'm a professional homebody and an obsessive reader, and in this video we are going to be doing one of my favourite things ever, and that is prepping for and hosting book club. Now every time I film one of these book club videos I tend to do it slightly different, and the last couple of times I feel like we've been building bookshelves. However, I am running out of space for bookshelves, so we will not be building any more bookshelves in this video, but I do still have a lot of prep to do between now and then, and it is currently Tuesday and book club is on Sunday. So on the to-do list for this week, firstly, we actually need to read the book because I have not read the book yet. So we're going to do that together in this. So this is going to be kind of mixed a little bit with a reading vlog, which I think will be fun. And then secondly, if you have seen any of my other book clubs, you'll know that sometimes we do like a little crafty activity, or we'll have food, or, you know, we'll do something fun. This time I am going to be making a quiz. And so I need to make the quiz. And I also need to make a prize hamper for the person who wins the quiz. And then obviously on top of that, there's just the general book club prep that I need to do. I need to make sure the house is tidy. I also may be putting up my Christmas decorations this week. In fact, some of them are already up. So you will see Christmas decorations in the background, but you will not see the behind the scenes and putting them up because I am filming that for another video. With that being said though, that is actually really great for me finishing the book that I need to read before Sunday, because I have purchased the audiobook for the book we are reading, and she's quite a chunky book. I think she's just over 500 pages, and it's a book that I'm super excited for, so I cannot wait to read it with you guys. It comes very highly recommended by Bailey. We have such similar book tastes, and typically anything I love, she loves, and anything she loves, I love. So on top of keeping you guys updated on my thoughts and feelings on the book, I also need to keep Bailey updated on my thoughts and feelings on the book. But anyway, I'm gonna go make myself a drink and pick up the book that we are going to be reading together. So as usual guys, grab yourself a drink, get comfy, and let's get into today's video. You guys probably already knew if you did watch my last book club video, but the book we are reading for this book club is Hollow Heathens by Nicole Fiorina. I honestly cannot wait to get started with this. I'm going into this completely blind, but I believe it is a gothic romance. I don't know if there's any fantasy or magical elements. I'm not sure if it is just like a gothic romance, so I guess we'll find out together while we're reading this. I did see on the back in big text it says a forbidden, timeless and haunting love story. That is my jam. Anything that sort of encompasses that whole I will find you in any lifetime or timeless love stories, anything with that kind of vibe tends to do it for me every single time. Let's stop yapping and let's get this started. I am just going to be jumping straight into the audio, but did you guys see the art when I opened the book? Let me just show you in case you didn't see it properly. Why are indie books always so much nicer than traditionally published books? How cool is that? Stunning. Okay guys, we're not super far in. I've just got to chapter 3. I'm loving the vibe so far. It's very like gothic, spooky, small town at the moment. What my understanding is so far is that our FMC Fallon has moved from Texas to Weeping Hollow, which is where she was born and has never been since. And Weeping Hollow has this really spooky small town vibe, which I'm absolutely living for. It's like coastal seaside, so it's almost giving me like Not to Katie vibe. Also, there's like witchy things going on, so this definitely has like a sprinkle so far of magic because there's different covens, and I'm here for it. I'm very invested. She has met who I think is going to be our MMC. She's just seen these 4 men in masks walking through the town with like this really sort of ominous vibe, and she was sort of like, who are they? They are supposedly the last 4 of the original 5 descendants of the Norsewood Coven, I think it's called. And so I think they're a big deal, and they're called the Hollow Heathens, and our MMC, he's one of them. Of course he is. So I think our MMC is going to be this Julian Blackwell, and I just have such a good feeling about this. This is exactly what I'm in the mood for. I just love like the haunting vibes, the sort of spooky mystery. Oh, it's just doing it for me, and I'm literally only 2 chapters in. I'm just going into chapter 3 now. So I'm going to continue, and of course I will update you. Okay, I just had my first POV from the MMC. Oh, don't look behind me. Don't look behind me. I'm doing this in the wrong place. Don't look. Just after I had his POV in chapter 6, there was this short passage here, was called The Protection of the Order, and there was kind of like a little prophecy unveiled. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on because there is a lot of mystery in this town. There's a lot going on. I don't think I mentioned, but the reason why she's come back to Weeping Hollow is because her only living relative, who is her grandfather, is really sick, and so she's kind of come back to look after him. And in Julian's POV, I think he's obsessed with her. I think he's obsessed with her. He hasn't so much said it, but some of his internal dialogue, yeah, it's brewing for sure. There's still a lot of mystery surrounding him and the other Hollow Heathens. I didn't realise this until just recently, but they don't actually take the masks off. Nobody's seen their faces. They keep the masks on because supposedly they're cursed. So, yeah, I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. I think it's gonna be 5 stars. I am so excited to get everyone's thoughts at the end of the week. I'm literally like this far in and I'm losing my mind already. So yeah, but it's just the most perfect vibes. It's like haunting and gothic, and oh, I'm just here for it. I'm so here for it. Guys, I'm losing my mind. I was just having some lunch and I was pacing around the kitchen because I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Basically, with the whole mask situation, the reason why he can't take his mask off is because if anyone looks upon his face, they are basically confronted with their most extreme nightmares and they basically die. However, they've just been in a bit of a situation and he made her cry because he's what? A little bit mean, which we love, of course. But then he lifted up the bottom of his mask. He licked her tears. He licked her tears. And actually, that is a favourite microtrope of mine. That is a microtrope that I love. You know when you come across these little things and you're like, wait, that's been in another book that I enjoyed and I loved that. And it's these weird little things, like the licking of tears, for example. But anyway, that is my current update. We are on the very end of chapter 11. So we're on page 131. So this far into the book. You know, when it's just like, right book, right time. Oh, and also I did just come out of a meeting, so it's gotten dark now outside. So we're running out of time today to get much more read. I was hoping to get quite a lot further in today, I'm not gonna lie. But I just had a very exciting meeting about an event and moderating for a certain author. I'm shaking. I'm so excited, but I'm so scared. As much as I am incredibly nervous and wouldn't say I was the best or most confident public speaker, I feel like I need to do this. But yeah, now it's weighing on my mind quite a lot, so I'm gonna have to schedule in some time this week while we're also prepping for book club to prep my questions and conversation topics because I need to come up with 45 minutes worth of questions and conversations. Another thing to add to the to-do list for this week, because the event is actually next week, or is it the week after? I don't know, it's very soon. Hopefully some of you guys are there and see me there and come and say hi, because that would be amazing. But just know, I'm gonna be quaking in my boots. Anyway, I need to get back to what I was doing, my top secret decorating, and I will catch up with you guys very soon. Good morning, guys. It is now Thursday, and I didn't get a chance to chat to you guys yesterday because I was busy doing my top secret other video that's definitely not a secret. Look how far into the book we are now. We are on chapter 37. So yesterday I got a really good chunk listened to, but that's because I was locked in and I was just getting everything done that I needed to get done yesterday. Today is actually Eddie's birthday, so I am popping into town this morning. I'm going to catch up with my sister and we're going to go for a coffee, and I'm also going to gather a few little bits to put in the prize hamper for the quiz for book club. So that is the to-do list for this morning. I don't think I've mentioned it in this vlog yet, but I'm a bit all over the place at the moment and I'm feeling a lot of very mixed emotions because this book club will also be my sister's last book club with us because she is moving to Australia. And for those who don't know, I grew up in New Zealand, and actually on the Sunday just gone, my mum and dad left and moved to New Zealand. So there's a lot of change going on in my life at the moment, and we're getting through it, we're getting there. But yeah, it's just one of those weeks, you know, where you've got so much to do, so I've not really had time to sort of sit and think about it too much, which I think is a good thing. That is the beauty of being so busy in my work, is I can always just get on with my work and it'll distract me from any problems that may be going on in my life at the time. But yeah, this book club is going to be a bit of an emotional one, I think, and everybody's going to really miss my sister. And obviously I'm going to really miss my sister. I'm going to miss my nephew and her partner. So yeah, it's bittersweet, but I did invite an additional special guest, with it being my sister's last one. You'll see who that is on Sunday when they get here. I've been trying to meet my sister and my nephew for a coffee at least once a week, every week for the past couple of weeks, because I can be really bad for just going weeks without seeing people. That's very normal for me because that's how I function. I thrive in solitude. I do. I'm very happy in my own company, and I'm very much a hermit. I like to be at home. I don't like to leave the house. I mean, I can leave the house, but I would prefer not to, typically. But anyway, I'm getting out of the house at least once a week to go and spend time with my sister and my nephew. But anyway, we need to get going. I will catch up with you when I am back home. Okay guys, we are back. I've had a lovely morning in town. It was so nice seeing my sister. I also grabbed some really nice sweet treats for Eddie for later because he didn't want a cake. So I went and grabbed some brownies from a really nice little bakery in town. She makes like basically the sweetest of sweet treats, the gooeyest brownies. And I also got something different to try because normally we get brownies from there, or blondies or brookies. So I got Eddie, let's have a look because I can't actually remember, a salted caramel brownie and a Kinder Brookie, and you can just see there they are so gooey and delicious. So I got those two, and I also got another brownie. I can't remember which one this one was, but another different type of brownie. I thought I'm gonna stack those three and put a candle in top tonight so Honey and I can sing him happy birthday. She's just started doing Yule logs. She's made like a gooey brownie and rolled it up into like a Yule log, and this is a pistachio one. Oh, excuse my fingers. Look at that. I might try a little bit actually. Insane. That is so good. I'll just say the mice got to it. Anyway, picked up some sweet treats for Eddie. I went into the little M&S and I got one of the dine-in meals for tea. So once we put Honey to bed tonight, I'll cook us a nice little meal. I need to go wash my hands. That was one job ticked off the list. I also grabbed some more black dinner candles from a little shop in town. Out of black dinner candles now, and I feel like these will fit the vibe of the book. I'm probably going to do something very similar, if not exactly the same decor wise, as what I did last time when we read Exorcism of Fairies, because they're both very much gothic books, that kind of vibe. really need to start thinking about putting this little gift prize hamper together. So I'll show you the things I've picked up and the things that I've kind of gathered together. Oh, I also grabbed some sparklers in town because it was Guy Fawkes night last night and we didn't have any sparklers to do with honey, so I promised that I'd find some today to do tonight. And I grabbed some sweet treats to put in, squishy drumstick things, magic stars. These are some of my absolute faves. And then I also got my, oh, is it upside down? It is upside down. My favorite chocolate bar ever, which is the Dairy Milk Marvelous Creations. So actually I've been quite selfish with the prize, even though I won't be winning the prize because I'm hosting the quiz. I've chosen things that I really like in the hopes that everyone else likes them too. I also nipped into the shop last week and I browsed the Jellycat section. They are looking very sparse at the moment in my local little shop. I don't think they're getting the stock that they used to because they had this huge section that was full of Jellycats before, and now it was just like this tiny little section on the back wall, so there wasn't much choice. But I did grab this really cute little gingerbread star, and I already have one of these, so I thought it'd be a super cute little prize, so I grabbed one of those. We have him in here. How cute, look at the little dangly legs. Oh, that on like someone's bookshelf, or I mean just anywhere really. Is that meant to look like a butt at the back? I feel like it is. That seems intentional. I'm also thinking as well, I'm going to put it in a box and keep the box closed so people don't know what the prize box is. I thought that could be fun. I thought as well it'd be nice to pop in some of my PR bits as well. So I put to the side 2 of these Sunday perfumes that I thought looked really nice. So this one is the soft serve one, which I assume smells like soft serve vanilla ice cream. And then I also thought this pink one was cute, Flower Girl. I also have some Gisou lip glosses, and I did already give one of these to my sister. There was 3 different ones and she took the sticky toffee one, but there's also this one and this one. So we have vanilla glaze and milky mocha, and these look absolutely divine, so I thought it'd be cute to maybe pop one of those in there. I do have another Gisou lip oil, so I think probably this would be a better one to put in. This is the Bellini Peach. Ooh, I bet that's really nice as well. Yeah, we'll pop this one in there because it's already in the packet and the packaging's really cute as well. Little peaches on the side. You know, if I have overflow and I don't think I'm going to use it, then I usually gift it to friends and family and stuff. Otherwise, I sort of keep coming back and dipping in here when I run out of something, and you know, I don't want anything ever to go to waste. So if I don't think I'm going to use it, I will donate it to friends and family so that it doesn't go to waste, and obviously make sure I've shared it for the brand. I think what I need to do is I need to find a box and start popping things in there, seeing how it looks, and go from there. So we'll do that now, and then that's a job ticked off the list. Okay, so I found this box here. I did peel the sticker off, but I feel like you can kind of see where it was. So I'm in 2 minds as to whether maybe I should print something and stick it on the front. It's quite a nice one of this one because it's got like a magnetic clasp on it and it's got a bow to tie it with, so I thought that could look cute. And it's a reasonable size, so I need to grab some tissue paper and we'll start popping some bits in. I have this spotty one handy, so I think we'll go for that. I do have some more, but this is the only one I've got open at the moment, so let's just use this one. So the question is, do we go for yellow or pink? Because they're both really, really cute. I think I'm leaning towards the pink one, just because these are also pink, and I'm trying to think what will look cutest when it's all arranged, but then saying that the yellow one would look really cute with the gingerbread man. We're gonna go for the pink. How can I arrange this so that it looks cute? Like this, maybe. We pop that. Put her there. I'm just gonna take the price off. And then you can sit there, I think. Ta-da! I think I would be happy if I won these prizes, I think. I think that looks pretty cute. I still can't decide though if I think I should put something on top of the box to make it a bit more interesting. I can't decide. Does that just look a bit too plain? Or does it being plain make it a bit more mysterious? This is the prize. Ooh, I wonder what's in here. I'm so excited. I don't think earlier I gave you a proper reading update on what's going on in the book. There is quite a lot going on. There's a few different sort of mysteries going on. MMC is very much trying to break the curse he's under. Things have been getting a little bit steamy between these two, but there's also like very much a forbidden love element. There's this coven that have been trying to poach her and force her to join them. And also I keep trying to figure out who the next book could be about, because the next book is called Bone Island and apparently that's even better. So I'm definitely going to try and pick that one up ASAP. The theory I have is that the Hollow Heathens are the 4 descendants of the 5 original families, right? What if there is a 5th descendant that they don't know is alive? What if the next book is about him? I just have this little inkling, you know? I am hoping to either finish this today or tomorrow, and I'm hoping that we can sit and at least read the last portion of it together properly. And I don't know if I mentioned as well, but the dress code is pajamas this time. It's the first time we've had a dress code, and the dress code is pajamas. So we're having pizza, we're wearing pajamas, we're doing a pop quiz. Honestly, I can't wait. I've got a pair of like satin black stripy pajamas that I got from H&M a couple of years ago. I'm gonna wear those because I feel like they'll fit the vibe. And I just text everyone this morning as well to remind them, don't forget, it's pajamas. And I asked them for their pizza orders so I can pre-order those. So I'm feeling we are productive, we are organized, which, you know, sometimes I struggle with, I do. When I'm in that like productive headspace, I've really got to take advantage of it. So I'm gonna go and get some work done, get some bits and bobs done, and I will catch up with you guys very soon. Also, I just had an idea. If any of you guys watching would like the other Sunday perfume, body mist, fragrance, this is the vanilla soft serve one. Let me know in the comments. The first person who comments saying they want it can have it, as long as you're based in the UK, please. Okay guys, we are going to sit and finish Hollow Heathens together. I think I have about just under 20 minutes left of the book. Let me find where exactly I am. So I just found out about the curse, how it started, where it stemmed from. I did have an inkling of how it might have gone, but there was something that made me think, is this like a reincarnation story perhaps? That would be really cool. That is maybe what we could have going on here, but time will tell. I could have misinterpreted it. Okay, so this is how much we have left in the book. But anyway, let's quickly get this finished. We finished the book. That was so good. It obviously ends and the story has pretty much been concluded, but it's not one where you get like an epilogue or here they are 2 years in the future, so this is their story concluded. But it kind of ends a little bit open, but in a way that still you're satisfied. And I think actually it makes sense for the kind of book this is, because it's already so mysterious and you have constant questions about what's going on. And I think I'm gonna rate this 4.5 stars. I don't think it was quite a 5-star for me. I definitely thought at the beginning it had 5-star potential for sure, but there was a few parts where I had kind of lost interest a little bit. I loved the writing style, I loved the atmospheric setting. Anyway, I need to go and get honey from After School Club, and then I will catch up with you guys when we are doing our final little setup bits for book club on Sunday. Hi, Megan. I'm just sat here thinking about my review, and I think actually I'm gonna rate it 4 stars, not 4.5 stars, because the more I think about it, the more sort of little critiques I have for a few reasons. One of them being the characters are meant to be adults, but sometimes they read a bit juvenile, like teenagers. And then also it wasn't like a super agonizing slow burn like I typically love. It was definitely more on the instant love side. So yeah, just a few little teeny weeny things that made me think, oh, actually it's not quite that high. But I did love it, and I loved her writing, and I think that potentially the next book could be 5 stars. But yeah, I've just been thinking about it, and so I just thought I'd quickly amend it with you guys. Hello guys, it is Sunday, it is book club day. It is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have 2 guests here already, and I have pushed the time back to about 6 o'clock because of when the pizza shop opens, but that's a good thing because I still have not done the quiz. I did sit in bed last night and start writing the quiz questions that I want to do. So I decided I'm going to do it in 3 rounds. The first round is going to be related to books that we have previously read for other book clubs. So I've got a question related to Metal Slinger, Hexed, The Night and the Moth. You get the idea. And then for round 2, I'm gonna do like questions relating to popular books. So like books I think everybody who's there will have read. So it's gonna have to be like ACOTAR and Fourth Wing, that kind of thing. And then the third round is going to be ones that are directly related to the other people at book club. That's my idea anyway. So I have just opened Canva and I've found a template that I like the look of because I want like gothic spooky vibes, obviously, to match the vibe of the book. So this is the template I'm working with. But other than that, the only thing I need to do is I need to go and decorate the living room, get that all cozy and set up for book club. And then I think we might make a little sparkly drink for everybody because I love to make a sparkly drink. And I'm thinking because of the gothic spooky seaside town vibes, maybe I make one to look kind of like the ocean, perhaps. I don't know. Okay, so we are going to get set up for book club, but I just need to ask my assistant for help. Assistant!
I'm here. Hello.
Ta-da!
At your service.
Surprise guest unveiled. So we are quickly going to set the table in the living room because the guests are about to arrive in probably about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're going to rapid fire this. We're going to do the same as what we did for Exorcism of Fairies. So we're using the brass candle holders with the black bows. Thank you, assistant. Black dinner candles. And I think we'll just put some book pages on the table and black netting and call it a day at that. Reach up there. There we go. Thank you. Hello guys, it's me from the future. I'm just sat editing this vlog now and I thought it would be really fun if I put a few of the quiz questions on the screen and you guys can see if you can guess them right. I'm not going to include all of the questions from the quiz because otherwise it would be incredibly long. Feel free to try guess them if you can. I don't want you peeking at each other's answers. So, with that being said, enjoy answering questions based on books we have read at previous book clubs. What is the name of the second book in the Fire and Metal duology? Hexed by Emily McIntyre is the what book in the Never After series? What was the name of the horse in The Night and the Moth? That is the end of round 1. Tananuk, aka Tan from the Empyrean series, is the Gaelic word for what? What is the name of the major holiday in the world of roses that marks the beginning of spring? What did Karen Smith name his sword in Quicksilver? That's the end of this round. According to her Goodreads, what was the shortest book that she read in 2024? What 0 to 100 this year, how many books has she read so far?
Oh, you smashed it.
How many books does Kiana have marked as current reading on Goodreads? What was the last book Laura rated 5 stars? Emmy started reading at the end of February last year. How many books do you think she read between then and the end of the year? Okay, the end.
7. Yeah, 7.
7.
9.
9.
9. 9.
Woo! How many have you got left?
I got 10.
I like to present you with this
Thank
prize.
you very much.
Well done.
Okay, we are not reading In Between Darkness by MJ Castleton.
Okay, we're not reading Brimstone.
What's on a demon's heart?
Brimstone. We are reading Hollow.
That's a good one!
Hello guys, it is the next day. Everyone has got home safely, so it's just me now, and I am going to tidy up all of the decor that we put out for book club and I guess do a little book club recap. So my gorgeous friend Liz won the quiz. The whole time we were doing it, she was like, oh, I'm not getting any of these right. And so I'm really pleased that she won, but I did try to make it so it would be difficult for everybody. But what a gorgeous evening. That was so fun, and I'm so excited for our next book. And the next book we are going to be reading is Hollow by the Twisted Sisters. This is super high on my TBR. It is one of my most highly anticipated reads of the entire year, and the audiobook is coming now because I didn't know if there was going to be one because I couldn't see it on Audible to pre-order, but I googled it and it said there is going to be an audiobook released the same day as the book is released. So I'm super excited because I would love to do the audio. They always have great narrators on the Twisted Sisters books, so super excited for that, and hopefully I can squeeze that in this month. But we won't be doing our next book club meeting until probably January now. I think as well, last night's book club marks 1 year of me hosting book club. I've done them roughly every 2 months since then. And yeah, with it being 1 year of book club, the girls all did something really lovely and really thoughtful, and they all chipped in and they got me an absolutely massive Diptyque candle. Diptyque is one of my absolute favourite candle brands, and I've been eyeing these big boys for so long, but it's one of those things that I've just never been able to give myself the little push to buy them for myself because they are quite expensive. This was a complete surprise as well, and what a lovely surprise. I was actually in shock, I'm not gonna lie. I'm such a gift giver and I love doing things for people, and that's why I love doing book club, because I love it. I love it. It's my love language, essentially. Wait until you see this gorgeous candle. Oh, she's heavy. Oh, don't drop it. How gorgeous. I mean, it is literally the size of my head. She is a big boy. I love her. So thoughtful, and I'm so grateful to have such lovely people and lovely friends in my life. How nice is the box as well? Diptyque's packaging is so lovely. Also, I literally just put this on. This is a tracksuit set. I'm trying to show you the ends. It's like loose leg, super comfy, it's super soft, it's like corded and just so cozy and soft. And this was kindly sent to me by Gabby, and she has a swimwear brand, loungewear brand called Night Swim, and it literally came and I tried it on straight away and I was like, oh, yeah, I am going to be living in these because they are so cozy and soft. I am pretty sure I'm 5 foot tall, maybe 5'1" on a good day. So they are a little long on me, but I don't mind that at all. I think considering how short I am, these aren't like super overly long, but I have pulled them right up. But anyway, let's get tidied up. All done. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that I did actually reduce my rating ever so slightly more. Again, on the book, I rated it 3.5 at the end. But I think it's because I started on such a high, and the book at the beginning was giving me just the best vibes, and I was so incredibly passionate about it. And by the end, I was just left feeling like I didn't really super connect to the characters, and there was just so many things that were missed for me, that the things that did really hit for me, unfortunately, got overshadowed a little bit. However, I do still strongly believe that the next book will be incredible and so much better than book one. And I do think that a lot of people would still really love book one. And I think a lot of people have really loved book one, but overall at book club, it just didn't get the best reviews from everyone, and probably as an average is our lowest rated book yet, which absolutely shocked me. I just did not see that coming, to be honest. But anyway, I just thought I'd drop that in. I am so excited to read Hollow for the next book club. Of course, whenever I do read it, you will get all my thoughts and feelings, but I would absolutely love to know if you guys enjoyed this style vlog where I did the book club and read the book club book in the same video, because I could do that going forward, or if you would prefer I kept the reading vlogs and book club vlog separate, because I can also do that. But let me know what you guys think, because I do obviously value your opinions. But with that being said, I think that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.